One.
Welcome to freeDive for July 2021, our sneak peek at the latest PlayStation Plus and Games with Gold titles made available to subscribing gamers. Let's get cracking.
Mo, the frying pan.
I shall organize a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably...
Looking after Hugo. Yes, of course.
Amicia. He was a good dog.
As usual, we'll start out with the PS5, and this month we have another new-ish title in the form of the upgraded release for A Plague Tale: Innocence. Gaining resolution, frame rate, dual sense support, and everything else you'd expect from such an upgrade. This game takes place in the late 14th century France and stars the young Amicia de Rune and her kid brother Hugo. This game is very stealth-focused, with most of your arsenal being delivered by hand or sling to distract or stun enemies. This is not the type of game where you can just fight your way out of being discovered, though, and you'll be instantly killed if you fail. Fortunately, there's a fairly generous checkpoint system here, and I was pleasantly surprised at how useful Hugo could be for a tag-along companion. This game is definitely not for the faint of heart, though. Catch the Plague this month thanks to PlayStation Plus.
Are you okay, Aunt Savannah?
We wanted to make the world a better place. I chose to do it from a lab and a boardroom. But Jessica wanted to fight.
Happy birthday, Mommy.
You have a beautiful heart, Lucy. Just like your mother. And that's what got her killed.
Moving along to the PS4, we'll start with likely the highest profile title on the list today, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This is a beefy download weighing in close to 100 gigabytes, and what do you get? Nearly 100% multiplayer focus. There are some training missions that have a surprising amount of writing, like they were trying to make up for the lack of a full campaign. It's got personality and was fairly fun to play to get used to each character's special skills and equipment. All that said, there's plenty of gameplay modes to experience here, so if you're hankering for a near-future military shooter that's got flavors of Overwatch's Heroes and PUBG's Battle Royale, look no further. And pay no further if you've already got an active PS Plus subscription. Last new freebie this month is WWE Battlegrounds. I've never really been that much of a fan of wrestling games, but I do know that people who do enjoy them have been quite taken by this one. It's got an exaggerated style for the characters and arenas, as well as a really unique idea of going to each wrestler's home turf to challenge them in a match. There are plenty of available WWE personalities to choose from, as well as a character creator so you can make your own. Lots to dive into here as well if you're a fan of this style of wrestling entertainment.
Oh, what's the power here, Morrow? Brutal strength! I've been waiting for this! Unblockable force has been activated!
You can grab this for free right now, but also keep in mind that Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown is still available until the beginning of August if your fighting game tastes lean more in that direction. Shifting to the Xbox One, we have Planet Alpha and it... well, I haven't been this confused by a setting in quite a while. You pretty much get dropped right into the situation, pick a direction, and go. It's not a bad platformer, it's got some good motion, but I'd have to say what struck me the most so far are the graphics. I love this sort of low-poly, high-density planetscape on feature here, and they move through several different biomes in the first few moments of gameplay. I'm hoping to learn a little more as I keep going. Kept getting flashbacks of the likes of Limbo and Out of This World as I dodged my way through environmental and non-environmental hostility. Planet Alpha can be explored for free thanks to Games with Gold, and in 2 weeks check back in to pick up the Roll 'em Down game Rock of Ages 3 Make and Break for the Xbox One. I remember playing one of the earlier games in the series and it was a unique experience. Give it a shot.
You've reached, Barry's place. I'm not available to answer the phone, obviously. However, if you leave your, name and number and you sound cute, I may ring you back. Ciao.
Hi, Barry. Hello? Barry, if you're there, pick up. Hello? Oh, anyway, look.
I'm gonna be a bit late. Well, met up with a couple of the guys and they're off tomorrow to some, I don't know, fight some war somewhere. Anyway.
I'll see ya. Love you.
I think she bought it. Conquer! Put the phone down!
Our last stop is an original Xbox game that's a remake of an even older title, Conquer Live and Reloaded. If you're not familiar with the foul-mouthed squirrel and his adventures, it was one of the more technically impressive games on the Nintendo 64 on its original release in 2001. The Xbox brought considerably more grunt to the table, but aside from just a straight refresh, Rare also added a multiplayer option to the game along with everything else. Don't worry though, they did make sure that old fans wouldn't be bored during this bender with the most vulgar of Sierras Vulgaris.
Oh, just great. I thought the designer said this was just a straight port. What a hack. Now, which one was it?
Grab some anti-grav chocolate and enjoy Conquer free this month. And on July 16th, don't forget to pick up Midway Arcade Origins as well. Can't go wrong with an Xbox 360 arcade collection of some of the all-time classics. Coming up this month on my YouTube and Twitch channels will become prey for this month's Way Back. First trophy will be an achievement this month as we take part in the 4th Horizon Festival. And we'll check out the tabletop adaptation of the mobile classic Cut the Rope on Board Games. For this month's Twitch focus, we're playing along with the Cartridge Club Game of the Month, Super Mario Galaxy on the Nintendo Wii, as well as continuing Amelia's quest on Saga Frontier. Anything here pique your interest? Planning to dive into any of the freebies or looking forward to any Twitch or YouTube shenanigans? Let me know in the comments below or on Twitter at TesseractUnfold. Meanwhile, please like, subscribe, spread the word, and I'll see you again next week.
Hey, weren't you meant to fall off here?
Yes. But the designer thought it wise to change the grading level a bit. To fool the audience into thinking that the rest of the game would also be different. I'm afraid you'll have to try something else.